Hi all, if you don't know me, I'm Stephen. I'm a former very heavy drinker who got into a bit of a mess, a large mess actually, with alcohol. I'm here to help people if I can. I'm just going to tell you about a little incident that happened when I was in hospital, probably about 4 years ago. And I said to a professor in the hospital, it's a specialist liver and alcohol abuse hospital actually, in Newcastle on Tyne. And I said to this professor, it was one Sunday morning, I remember. He was the guy, he wasn't on duty, he was just floating around seeing his patients, I think. Very dedicated guy. This professor was quite a young chap. I said to him, how many people actually return to drinking after they've been through all this, the carry on I had and being in hospital and hadn't had different issues and been on and off alcohol all their life. When they've been through all of this sort of thing and they've been sober for a few years, and he said the number is extraordinarily high, extraordinarily high. I said, well, why is that? Surely people would remember how bad they felt, how rough they felt, or how the finances were dented and all this sort of thing. Relationships were down the pan. And he just said, Stephen, it's the power of addiction. I'll never forget that. Now, 5 years sober, I've just been driving down the local high street there. There's a lot of people outside with drinks and all that, and I still think, I wonder what it's like to just have one, but I know I can't. And I'm strong now. I'm sober, confident as it were. But a lot of people will crack in this sort of weather. It's a big, big trigger for people. It was for me. And I think that you've just got to be strong and work through it and just focus on the benefits, which are huge compared to the gain, which is very, very small for a few hours of maybe false relaxation. You're going to pay for it big style, and pay for it when you're older. I mean, when you're 20 and 30, you never think you're going to reach 60 or 50 or even 40. Well, it's so far away. That's why people don't plan for pensions probably, and they don't plan for their health. But when you're older, you need good health to keep you going because there's obviously more things going to happen to you as you're older. I mean, I've got another doctor friend who said that he doesn't see many men at the age of 40, and after 40, they're there all the time with something or other, with some sort of query, some medical problem, only minor, but that's when things start to happen to people. And I think a lot of alcohol's got a lot to do with it, to be honest, with stress, with high blood pressure, and all this sort of thing, poor diets, more people living on their own, depression, anxiety is a big one. So just be strong. You will be tempted, even I am, but I've got to be strong. And it's just a bit of a warning to people, just keep off it. If you do, like me, want to socialise, I socialise quite a lot, I'll have a non-alcoholic drink, 0%. It tastes good, tastes decent. That'll keep you off it. And you just got to keep focusing on what's tomorrow going to be like. You have a drink, you're going to feel terrible. You'll be, you think you've made a mistake. You feel awful about it. Just keep off it if you can. I keep banging on about this, but I can tell you from my experience, if you don't, then there's only one way you're going to go. It's not up. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon. I hope you have a lovely day. And please subscribe if you enjoy the content.